of years, the American tech industry has fired tens of thousands of experienced, highly skilled workers. But on the exact same day these corporations are clearing out their desks, they are quietly filing thousands of foreign visa applications to replace them. Take Microsoft. They recently laid off a record number of experienced American tech workers, yet almost immediately they turned around and sponsored roughly 10,000 H1B visas. They pushed their senior domestic talent out the door and instantly opened gates for international hires. The H1B visa was originally a specialized tool meant to import rare, top-tier global talent, brilliant engineers or specialists that simply couldn't be found inside the United States. It was designed to be a highly vetted individual credential. This shift suggests that this skills shortage narrative isn't about a lack of qualified Americans. It marks a calculated transition toward a workforce that is both cheaper to hire and legally tethered to the employer in ways citizens are not. The data reflects a harsh reality for the people behind these statistics. Consider an email we received from a 61-year-old senior software consultant. He spent 28 years building a lucrative career, making over $200,000 a year. Today, he has been unemployed for 21 straight months. He's burned through his entire life savings. To survive, he is selling off his late mother's jewelry and even his own blood plasma. His resume isn't even making it to the hiring managers. According to his account and many others, a massive percentage of IT recruiters are Indian nationals who actively prioritize foreign workers. They do this to keep their peers' visas active and to squeeze higher profit margins out of placements, knowing these incoming workers will accept a fraction of the market rate. In this environment, the H1B program has drifted from its original purpose. It has become a mechanism for staffing agencies to maximize their own profit through the systematic wage suppression of American citizens. This system operates through body shops, immigration staffing agencies acting as middlemen. Instead of an immigrant coming for a specific job, the agency imports them in bulk, placing them in a holding pool known as the bench. The deception starts early. We reviewed a whistleblower account from an immigrant lured to the U.S. The agency promised an in-house project and collected huge legal fees. But when he arrived, the project didn't exist. The client was entirely fake. To maintain legal status, benched employees must pay their own employer out of pocket to run fake payroll. And when finally rented out to an external client, the body shop skims 30. It displaces highly qualified American talent while ruthlessly squeezing desperate foreign workers who are legally trapped by their visa requirements. To understand the scale of this, you have to look at ground zero. North Texas has become the epicenter of this mass H1B shadow economy. In Dallas, a single immigration lawyer named Chand Pervani has reportedly approved over 400,000 H1B applicants. By 2025, that number is projected to hit 700,000 across the state of Texas. That volume of approvals suggests a massive physical infrastructure. You would expect to see sprawling tech campuses to house hundreds of thousands of engineers. Instead, investigators frequently find properties like a standard 4-bedroom suburban house registered as the corporate headquarters for 66 simultaneous H1B applicants. This single suburban address reveals the industrial scale of the deception. When hundreds of thousands of visas are funneled through residential houses and obscure law offices, it suggests a coordinated shadow industry, one that siphons tax dollars while operating outside the law. The political system is finally starting to notice. A new, aggressive H1B reform bill was recently introduced in Congress, aimed directly at dismantling these exact loopholes. The bill proposes a hard 3-year pause on the entire program. More importantly, it demands a $200,000 minimum salary requirement for any new visa. That single rule would force companies to only import top-tier talent, rather than using the program for bulk labor. It also explicitly bans the use of staffing agencies, killing the body shop model, and ends the OPT program, which universities use to keep foreign students working for up to 9 years. But passing it is another story. The largest tech companies and major universities are massive political donors. Look at Sam Bankman-Fried. He ran a massive tech scam while sitting comfortably in the pockets of both political parties. These corporate giants get their say, and they will fight to kill this legislation. They have zero incentive to relinquish a system that gives them total control over a cheaper, compliant workforce. We cannot wait for a corrupted political system to fix itself. Relying on Congress to outmaneuver billionaire lobbyists is a losing game. The burden of action falls to the public. If you are tired of watching experienced Americans lose their livelihoods to suburban shell companies, the answer is a targeted boycott against the specific tech firms and staffing agencies abusing these visas. These operations only exist because they are highly profitable. The guaranteed way to dismantle the shadow economy is to attack its bottom line and permanently pull the financial plug on the organization sustaining it.